What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are playing a little removal tribal, and, it's a mono black deck. This is not a discard deck in any way, but we do have things to discard. We do have the new Zarek that we've been playing with a lot, and I really do... We did get the 5 coins one time, and I'm looking for it again. But really, we're just trying to surveil, just trying to find some things. We're going to drain our opponent out with the Unholy Annex and Firdoch Core because this is, in my opinion, and I think some of you might agree with me, that this is the best little combo, little synergy piece in standard right now. As far as like mono black goes, I think this is a really good, because if you're playing against mono black, chances are your opponent's going to have a removal only for creatures or planeswalkers, which is not going to hit the Firdoch Core. And very seldomly do they have like removal for enchantments. They can, but it's like less likely. So it's hard to deal with the Firdoch Core. And the Firdoch Core is an artifact. Mono black has a problem taking care of that. This is why I always say Zuko's Exile is just really good to have, because it's colorless. It goes in any deck and it can exile an artifact. But we have a lot of removal here. And to start, I do consider Duress a little bit of removal. It is hand removal, so we can Duress a non-creature from their hand. We can Requiting Hex. Requiting Hex? Still don't know. Just for the small like Badger Mole Cubs, pretty good stuff. Bitter Triumph for Planeswalkers and just instant speed removal, because we don't have we have a few instant speed removals in here. But we want to be able to do it early, so Bitter Triumph is a must. End of the Hunt, newer card. This comes from Strixhaven. Secrets of Strixhaven. They have secrets. They're not telling us. They're just gaslighting us all day. Target opponent exiles a creature or planeswalker they control with the greatest mana value among creatures and planeswalkers they control. So it's a creature or planeswalker. They can't pick and choose. It's got to be the one with the highest mana value, which makes it a little better than the Strategic Betrayal. But Strategic Betrayal still has its place in the deck. We'll get to that. Nowhere to Run, because I have run into a lot of, like, for some reason, I'm running into a lot of those enchantment decks with, like, the Ward 2 and Ward, like, it's just crazy. So Nowhere to Run, I think, is kind of, like, a staple right now. And plus, if we use the Nowhere to Run, we're just not going to run into those matchups. So, pretty good to have. Plus, it's just good in any deck that plays against creatures. Strategic Betrayal exiles a creature your opponent controls, and then exiles their graveyard. Boom. No more graveyard stuff. No more shenanigans for you. We talked about the Zarek. We're going to use this mostly to surveil too. If our opponent's down some cards in their hand, we're going to make them discard as well. We have no creatures to bring back from the graveyard, so the -2 never happening. And the flip 5 coins. Crossing our fingers, hoping we're getting to it, but we might not. We might just surveil a bunch, because this is gonna get some hate from the creatures. So, Firdoch Core, it's a demon for the Unholy Annex, but also we can attack with it as a 4/4, which is pretty significant when they're losing 2 life per turn. Only when they're not, only when they don't have mana up to remove it. So we do have to be careful about animating our Firdoch Core. We have The End. Just a really good removal card. I think it's just great, especially for those indestructible things, for those planeswalkers. You don't have to use more than one on it. You're just like, okay, that's the only one you're ever going to have. Oh, you have an Ugin? Not anymore. And you have no Ugins ever in a million years in standard. Deadly Cover-Up, same reason. We're just going to, we sometimes need to stabilize, wipe the field. Deadly Cover-Up is really good if you can get it out against like the Badger Mole Cub deck, or just any deck that really swarms. We are decent against like the burn decks, because we do gain a lot of life if we can get that Unholy Annex out. Let me know in the comments. I know it's probably situational, but let me know in the comments. What do you put out first? You have Firdoch Core and you have Unholy Annex on turn 3. Which one do you put out first? I'm usually putting the Firdoch Core out first, but if my opponent's doing nothing, there is an argument to play the Unholy Annex, because you do lose the life. But I feel like, and hear me out, Firdoch Core, I think I usually put it out first, because I want to, if I need to, get to the Deadly Cover-Up before anything. Because then the next turn, if the opponent just pops off, we get to Deadly Cover-Up, rather than like have to wait 2 more turns, plus we lose 2 life. So it's like, sometimes it's not the right thing, but like, what do you guys normally do first if you have a choice? Like, Unholy Annex or Firdoch Core first? Let me know. I am curious to know what you think. We can make a 6/6 demon with the Ritual Chamber, and the Unholy Annex will draw us cards, lose our opponent's life, gain us life, all that good stuff. 4 Demolition Fields in the deck, because it is technically removal for land. So this is removal tribal. We are removing cards. And now I know there is probably a bunch of cards that could go in this deck. That's where you come in the comment section. Let me know what cards would be good in this deck. What cards would you take out for those cards? You know, don't just say, hey, how come you don't have this card? There's a million reasons not to have a card in the deck. Like if you're running a 60 card deck, there's a million cards right now in Magic the Gathering history. So there's a million reasons why not to play a card. You let me know, what card would you play and what would we take out and maybe why, you know? You let me know. But let's get into the games and see what happens. First, don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe. Really helps the algorithm out if you like my vibe, if you like my videos, if you just like me personally, if you just maybe you're someone I know from real life and you know me personally, and you just want to show me some love, you can do that too. But let's get into the games and see how it does. You go first. Okay. I'll keep that Requiting Hex in my hand. I like that. If they're a creature deck, we are pretty good to go. Hello. Oh, God. Okay. They didn't play anything on turn 1. Let's do this. I'm gonna do this here because I'm gonna surveil. Surveilling is good. Let's keep the end. Earthbender Ascension, sure. Search lever for any number. Oh. Well.
Opportunities are everywhere.
Hello. Bye-bye, friend. Boom, 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 boom. That's why we don't earthbend forests. What else you got in there? What other lands? Ah! Okay. Cool. Awesome. Guess we are done. I think that one comes back, though, right? Because we did... Yeah. Okay, that one comes back, but... That's it. Ain't no more. Ain't no more for you, friend. Your Planner Engineering? Bad. Your Ice Till Explorer? Bad. Your Saj's Chocobo? Super bad. Okay. The Deadly Cover-Up works only because you destroy it first and then exile it. Let's see.
You really should take my advice.
I don't care about that. Okay, we got it. Good game. Opponent goes first. I'm going to keep this. We do have some stuff to play until we get to our 3rd mana. Once we get to our 3rd mana, we do have combo going on. So I do like this. Oh, more combo. Need to draw that land, though. Okay, let's know where to run. They're gonna have a lot of creatures. How about this? Yeah. If we get one more land, we can Firdoch Core into Strategic Betrayal. Okay. Or we can Firdoch Core into Requiting Hex. That's pretty good. Alright. Removal Tribal doing its thing. Oh my god. I'm going to do this so I can hold up the nowhere to run on this turn. This way I can freely play the Unholy Annex next turn. Alright. Because that's a sorcery, I have to do that on my turn. This is not. This has got flash. So. Okay. Here comes nowhere to run. You're done, son. And then let's go with Unholy Annex. We're going to gain some life, draw a card. We got a swamp. That's pretty good. To play that deadly cover up. They just keep having the same card. That's pretty good. Alright. They have more. They have more. What do they have in their hand? Stirring Hope Singer. Okay. So now we can deadly cover up freely. Oh, that's so good. They can't do that yet. Can we do this? Alright, I'm going to do this. Another nowhere to run. And then Unholy Annex. Now it's going to drain them for 4 each turn. Oh, boy. Zarek. Oh, yeah, baby. Alright, well. Exile. Get on out of here. No more. Erode. Uh-huh. Sure thing. Alright, let's do the Zarek. And then I should have done this first, but yeah. Make him discard, I guess.
My words are as sharp as daggers.
Alright, let's put another one of those out. That's fine. No, we were going to do the other thing. Oh, okay, cool. Good game. You go first. Let's keep it. We don't have any card draw or anything like that, but we do have removal to keep us in the game for a little while, so we have that. We're good. Of course, they're not playing creatures, so why, you know, why wouldn't we keep this hand? But we do have, okay, Fabled Passage. It's fine. They're not going to be playing anything this turn. Okay, we can the end something. Ooh, Deadly Cover-Up is good too. Alright, well, maybe. Deadly Cover-Up is good even without creatures because we get to take things out of their graveyard in another hand. Storm Chaser's Talent, okay. Okay. Don't need to do anything else, I guess. We can Demolition Field the Anchorage. I'm gonna keep the Zarek up. Oh, we're gonna keep the Zarek in our hand until next turn. Mm-hmm. Go. Boom. Keep the Demolition Field up. We can't play the we play the Zarek, they just... Okay. They have another one. It looks like it might be some kind of artifact deck. Alright, we can just sit here. Yeah, let's do it now. While they're kind of tapped out, you know? So no, hexproof doesn't matter. I don't have any instants or sorceries in the graveyard. Carrot cake! Sure. Is there a token deck? Alright. I want to keep the Demolition Field up, so I can do the Zarek this turn. They want to hit me once with the Restless Anchorage. They can, I guess. Not that big a deal. Ooh. Here comes No More Lies. We're going to pay for it, though. No reason to lose our Zarek for no reason. I mean, right? What? Wait. No reason to lose. Gift a card? Oh, they're going to give me a card. That's even better. Awesome. Alrighty. I think we kill the Fountain Port, to be honest. Because we can Requiting Hex the Anchorage. Okay. Okay. No Fountain Port for you, my friend. Now, if you want to spend your mana, you can. Amazing. Amazing. Surveil. Yeah, because we can Unholy Annex into... Alright. Yeah, we're good. Let's do that. Because it can get bigger, and they're going to kill this, so... Alright. They're going to kill the Zarek. That's fine. They don't touch me this turn.
I've done arguing.
Boom and boom. Let's get rid of those out of the graveyard. Get rid of that. That was the one. Alright, so now they're going to try to hit me with the Anchorage, I think. Or they can pop their Carrot Cake and make a creature. They don't do anything. Awesome. Counterspell? Of some sort? 3 steps ahead, sure. Okay. Their Demolition Field's not going to do them much good. Okay. So I think we're going to discard end the hunt. We're never going to use it in this context because of the Restless Anchorage is never going to be on the field during our turn. So I think we're going to Bitter Triumph and then discard the... Yeah. I have to tap out for this, but we're doing nothing, so it doesn't matter. And I also think we're going to pay the 3 life. So, actually, I think we're going to pay the 3 life. This way we still have the end of the hunt. Okay. I like that. Okay. Okay, yeah, I should have waited. I didn't realize what I could do here, but I forgot that like they have to target first. All right. Okay. I was like, does it target first, or like when it resolves? Can I do like can I just when it resolves? Yeah, I mean, brain fart happens. Okay. What are we doing? Pass to attackers. Land. More land. Haha. All right. They're going to draw. Sure. They only have counter spells to bring back, though. Okay. They will draw 2 cards. Maybe we could deck them out. Let me guess, I will draw another land. No. Alright, that's actually good. Okay. A Verge. I should have taken the flood, the fountain ports out. Okay. Nowhere to run. Bum bum. Do you have the 3rd one? I should have waited for them to attack. No, I didn't want to because... Oh, no, they already did that this turn, didn't they? Oh, yeah. But they don't get that this turn. Alright, we don't need any more lands, folks. I tell you this. Okay. They're at their end step. You cast an instant or sorcery spell. Well, they... Oh, hold on. Let's see. What do we want to get rid of here? Play that. Let's do this. And then let's get rid of that. And I think that's good. Let's get rid of the fountain port. We have more Demolition Fields, but I want to make sure that they don't get all that value. So the Anchorage makes a token that draws them 3 cards. Okay. Mm-hmm. We still can't play that. We're going to deck our opponent out. I think that's what we're going to do. Run them out of threats, deck them out. I think everything they have is reactive, right? Except for their Day of Judgments. They can play it. They can play it. But then we just, like, Deadly Cover Up, I guess. The end. They're going to counter. Sure. But it's going to get to a point where if they start making tokens, like, they're just going to deck themselves out, like, insanely. Okay. Land. No. All right. All right, what do they have in their hand? They have Memories of Nibelheim. They have Stroke of Midnight and Day of Judgment. All right, let's go for it. Day of Judgment, right? Yeah. Because that draws them another card. They have a negate. Fine. And let's play that. I think the Caretaker's talent really hurt them. They could still win, but like, I don't know. Okay. Novice Inspector. All right. That essentially does nothing. They still have the negate. All right. They might win. They might win this. It's gonna be the Novice Inspector that dies. That sucks, but all right. I think they might have us. We'll see. Okay. I think they got us. I think they might got us. Ugh. We almost had it. All right, let's go with this. Resolve. 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 Twelfth. Yeah, we gotta... We're dead. They can counter this still. They have another negate. Probably should have got rid of the negates, to be honest. Yeah, we are just dead. And then they can just counter this because it's the last card in their hand. Why not? Yeah. Alright, cool. You go first. I like having the Duress in my hand. Alright, let's see what our opponent's working with here. Duress. Ooh, get out of here, my friend. Just get out of here. Okay. If they play the Voice of Victory, we just kill it. Or we just kill the bird first. And then we kill that on our turn. Okay. This might be a give me, but I don't know. A Johnny's Pride Mate. Alright. Deadly cover up. Uh-huh. Ready for one. Then we'll do this. I know they have a raise the pass. We do have another. Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter because we won. Opponent goes first. Combo in hand. Nowhere to run. I like it. All right, let's do it. Nowhere to run. Okay. Let's go. They can use that this turn, actually. Good for them. I think they're gonna. Creature of the Schism. Okay. They do get a trigger off this, which is nice for them. They don't use their Mossborn, or Mosswood, they do lose it. Okay. We will do... Oh my god. That is gross. If the opponent can't deal with these, that's going to be a big problem. Lands. Elenda! I'm gonna do this. Demolition Field is great here. They're gonna get one hit off the Restless Cottage or the Restless Fortress. Or they're not. They can do the Restless Fortress, I guess. Or not. Alrighty. Okay. We'll just do that. Ooh, hello. Damn. Unholy Annex. So many of them. Okay. I don't want them gaining life. I think the Restless Fortress is better to kill if we don't want that, because the Restless Cottage, they have to pay the 4. Okay, that's fine. Okay. They could have a Maelstrom Pulse. I don't want to put another Unholy Annex out. Although... yeah, I got 2 mana up. I think this is where we're gonna do this. See, we're gonna bait some removal out of their hands. Alright, now we have the Deadly Cover up for when we do need it to exile things. Strategic Betrayal. Or not. Baitor. Gross. And then do this. Then we win. 1 mana up. What could it be? It can't be something that destroys something outright. They lose 6 life right here. It has to be. Okay. We got it. Boom. Boom. And boom. The drain is real and we got it. Good game. Opponent goes first. We have Unholy Annex, Duress, Firdoch Core. We have, okay, we can do this. And plus the opponent's going first, so they have to lose a card. Okay, they'll have to play a land first. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We have the Firdoch Core. We can Deadly Cover up eventually, which is, we're closer than we think because we have the Firdoch Core. Okay. All right. Brain's working a mile a minute. Let's go Duress. Oh, hello. Yeah, gotta be that, right? Ba 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 da ba ba. They found the core. Okay. Let's start drawing more cards than our opponent. How about that? And we can also Demolition Field that. Another Firdoch Core, sure. Keep up the nowhere to run. Sure. Draw another card, I guess. Let's do some damage. Then next turn we can Ral Zarek. Well, they're not showing us anything that can kill a Planeswalker, but you never know. Let's surveil. See what we're gonna get. We get to pick. Oh, hello. I'm gonna keep both of those actually. We can actually Requiting Hex a Soulstone Sanctuary. We can Requiting Hex this. We don't need to. They can hit our Rel. I'm not too worried about that. All right, let's get rid of. Yeah, let's get rid of one deadly cover up. I don't think we're getting any extra turns at Rel, so let's just drain our opponent. They're hitting me? That is wild. Oh, because they want to gain that life. Alright, cool.
Opportunities are everywhere.
I don't think we need those. I'm being honest. So here's what we could do. We can animate the Firdoch Core, block, and then nowhere to run their Firdoch Core. I think, yeah, we could do that. If they don't have mana up, right? Because we don't want them to be able to kill the Firdoch Core. That's kind of keeping us alive right now. Hello. That's pretty good, too. But he didn't block my thing. Well, I'm not going to block your thing because I'm at 25, dude. Come on, what are we doing? Gonna keep surveilling with Raul Zarek, dude. Guest lecturer. He ain't here forever. He's just a guest. Sure. They don't want me having extra turns. That's fine. I don't think the extra turns are where their priority should lay, but here we are. Okay, well, those can go. Duress. Boom. Get rid of that. They have a Requiting Hex, so if I do this, it's just gonna die. Let's keep it up. I have to draw a land to play another one, so I can wait one turn. Alright. Alright, next turn we can play that. Oh no, they didn't have to wait. They have the Firdoch Core. I don't know why they waited to play that. To get rid of my other stuff. To get rid of my stuff. They want to just keep it off their they're gonna regret not attacking it with 2. Alright. Alright, let's surveil.
You really should take my advice.
Alrighty. Let's go. I'm almost like, should we, if they animate the Soulstone Sanctuary, I don't think I want to Demolition Field it, to be honest. I just want to kill it with the nowhere to run, because then they don't get another land. gonna actually destroy the realm at the end of this turn. Okay, yeah, we don't have any creatures, so. Gonna gain 3 life, sure. That's gonna give them the chance to use the Requiting Hex, because they get a land here.
Always pay attention.
Okay, we can do this, and then they have 1 mana, right? Wait. Black spells you cast cost 1. Okay, so 1 less to cast means they can still play it for 1, so. I'm gonna do this right now and get rid of that. Yeah. Anything else I want to get rid of? No. 'Cause I only have. Well, I should have got rid of the Requiting Hex because I have 2 Duresses in the graveyard, and that's all I have. All right, let's do that. Let's get rid of that. To be absolutely honest, now they can't do the thing ever. They can't gain life now. Well, they can gain life, but not with that. Painful Quandary. Sir, you have a Painful Quandary? Villainous Wrath. Get that Firdoch Core, just in case they kill the first one. Maybe there's a way, you know? Okay. Get rid of that. We're gonna get the ultimate on the Rel. Nowhere to run, baby. I'm gonna do this. I know I want the. I don't want to get rid of my Rel though. Let's go like this. Another Unholy Annex. Now we got the Bitter Triumph too. Oh my god. And then next turn we can ultimate the Rel. Because we have the End and we have Bitter Triumph. Oh, we have 2 Bitter Triumphs. Never mind. We are golden. We are golden geese. Land. Sure. This is gonna get them. We're not even gonna get the ultimate because they're gonna quit. All of your Firdoch Cores are gone now. All right, good game. Opponent goes first, and we have Requiting Hex. We have Bitter Triumph. We have a Ral. We have an Unholy Annex. Let's keep. We have ways to do stuff. Gene Pollinator. Cool. Let's go ahead and wait for them to play the Cub. Because you know they're playing the Cub. Okay. Okay. Your mana is now in void. Null and void. Sorry. Alright. Okay. Let's take off some of the pressure on us. Let's surveil too. Demolition Field is good. Let's keep all of that. Because we're going to start drawing cards. Badger, Mole, Cub, sure. Okay, let's... Nowhere to run is good. Okay, get rid of the Delian Fell. Do this. Yeah, that dies. That's fine.
You owe me.
Alright, let's do Deadly Cover. I think we might be dead here, but... we have to get rid of this Enduring Tenacity or we die next turn. Alright. Let's go with that. And we have nowhere to run, too, so we can kill whatever. Oh, hello. That's pretty good. So they're going to want to play that first. Okay. They can hit us. That's fine. We're going to play Ral. We're going to make him discard that thing. Get out of here. And you don't get to hit our Ral this turn. It comes back, yes, but it's not a creature. So that's fine. Firdoch Core! My favorite! Alright. This is what we're going to do. Discard.
My words are as sharp as daggers.
And now we start gaining life. Oh, man. That's pretty cool. Deli and fell. Alright.
Congratulations. You have a chance to impress. Some lessons are painful.
Okay. Well. Attacking. So you don't get that nice little thing you want to do.
Opportunities are
We're gonna gain this. We're gonna draw this, so just in case they have another thing. Ooh, really?
Go ahead. Impress me.
Okay. Gene Pollinator. My friend, I think you might be done a little bit. Attack your deli. Little deli.
Things arrive too suddenly.
S to the M to the I to the L-E. Everybody smile on your way to the deli. It's lunch time. All right, let's go. We got a Bitter Triumph. We are now in the lead. let's go ahead and surveil. Oh yeah, baby. That's exactly what we're looking for. That is exactly what we're looking for. Yeah, I should have attacked, but you know what? I'm having too much fun. I want to play more Magic, you know? Kame. All right, we got it anyways. Doesn't matter. We were in good position.